right, so here we have the MSI Aegis Z2S running in its, just running the OS. It's in a stable condition right now. CPU is running at about 40 degrees Celsius, next to no utilization. And from here, we're going to do some audio analysis of how loud the system gets given the circumstances. I have all the lighting in it set up to white, and hopefully that'll make it a little bit more visible in there. So I'll stop talking for a second, and we'll pick up on the baseline background audio level, and then we'll load up some games, and we'll see how it sounds from there. So here we are in the character selector screen of Guild Wars 2. Let me pull up some data. So right now we're running about 170 frames per second. GPU's about 40% utilization, running about 40 degrees Celsius. CPU is running at 7% utilization. Here we are in the game. As you can see, almost unperceivable change in sound coming from the MSI Aegis Z2S itself. Even though now we've got the CPU running at around 40% consistently, and the GPU running at about 40% consistently as well. So let's try moving around and such. The lines art should be nice and populated. Lines art should be quite a bit more taxing. So here are my graphic settings. Everything's on maximum, even super sample on render sampling. Shadows are on ultra. As you can tell from the computer itself, it sounds like a very slight ocean wave rolling sound. It's quite pleasant. It is welcomingly pleasant to listen to. It's simply phenomenal. All right, so I'm back to a nice, quiet, barely audible level. And in case you can't hear anything at all, we'll actually move this over to the system itself. So this is what the system looks like when everything's turned to white. That bar you're seeing is a reflection of my reflection on the glass side panel of my monitor's lighting. Oops. See, maybe that'll pick up some audio a little better. So this is playing Path of Exile 2. And I'm actually speaking at near a whisper, and that's just how quiet this system runs. It's rather nice. It's not even running that warm. I've got Path of Exile 2 running on full settings right now. I'm on the Ardura Caravan, so there's a lot of moving things going on. There's a lot of players. There's a lot of particle effects, and it's really quite pleasant. I'm very surprised. Perhaps for the next video, we'll take off the side panel and we'll look at some of the aspects of the build quality. We'll look at cable routing and how the AIO is inputted and such like that. We'll look at some major aspects of the motherboard and what it's lacking in some ways and how it's kind of awesome in some other ways. And we'll go from there. So thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.